So today we're going to take another FSD trip. We're going to see how the car is going to respond in certain situations, and I'm not going to touch the wheel at all and see how the car is going to respond in those predicaments. So let's get started right to the video. I'm going to activate our auto steer, and I'm going to keep my hands here, and we're going to see how we're going to do today with no touching the wheel, and we're just going to take a quick ride over to the mall. So first we're coming up here to the stop sign. We are signaling. Nothing is coming. So that is a very natural feel how we got out here. Now this is an interesting stop sign that's coming up because we do have some blind spots. And I find it very interesting that we stop at the stop sign, then the road is out here. So let's see what's going to happen. This car right here stopped first, and it looked like we are going at the same time, and we did hesitate. So hey, there we go. So we are off on the road here. So it's a beautiful day, but we are braking. I'm not sure if you see this. So this is an interesting ride today. Nothing was around, but we are still picking up some of that phantom braking that you heard about years ago. So we are approaching a stoplight here. And I'm not sure if anyone else received the same message, but with the free FSD, they did extend that out for a few extra days than originally. I'm not sure if there was something that happened or if it was a new feature that they were adding. If you know, be sure that you let me know in the comment section below, because I would really like to know, is there a reasoning behind why FSD was pushed out? So we're just going to sit here and wait for this light to turn. Okay, so the light just turned. So we are still off. Going through the intersection with ease. Now this is interesting because on this particular road here, I'm just going to push up the speed limit if I can, but it's really not. There are no lines on this road here, but we still managed to stay in the lane. That turn right there was very natural. Getting over to the next lane, which is interesting that we got over. It signaled, the light went off, then we got over. So we did not get over with the signal. But I can say this is a major improvement from about a year ago with FSD. And there's a Tesla over there for those y'all that care to. So now we're coming out on the road. The light is that way, but we just have a yield runoff onto the road. So I'm just going to look for my safety. Okay. So this lane is ending. You wait till the last minute to get over, but we got over, so that's the good thing. So at this point, do you feel that FSD is worth the subscription? At the time of the recording of this video, it's $99 a month or $8,000 a year. Me personally, I feel that the subscription, that makes more sense than paying $8,000 up front. But hey, I could be wrong. That's my opinion. So leave a comment down below. What do you think about it? So again, we're just going to wait at this light. traffic volume is building, so that's good. Just want to see the more cars around. One day we need to go out during rush hour when it gets really crazy here in Atlanta, just to see what the car would do and what type of maneuvers would make in traffic. But essentially, this feels just like if I was just riding in the car with someone. But I'm in the driver's seat, haven't touched the wheel ever since we left, other than whenever I tried to scroll up just to see if we could have go just a little bit faster. So the braking that I'm experiencing right now, it is a natural feel. And one thing that I love is the visualization that you see here on the screen is amazing. It's like picking up everything, even some of the cars that I'm not able to see well that I'm noticing. But here at this yellow light, clearly it was a yellow light. Naturally, I would have continued to proceed on through the light. The car behind me, the guy really didn't like that. I saw he put his hands up like, hey, you hit the light. But we stopped though, so that's a good thing. But if the car just proceeded on versus doing an abrupt stop, that would have been great. But like, check out this visualization here. It just shows the entire intersection, which I think is freaking awesome. So we're just gonna wait here until the light change. All right, so we're off again. Okay. You hear that muffler? I'm not sure if you can hear it. This car beside me. Yeah, dude, I can't race you, but I would still blow you out of the water if we were racing. But let's just go on and go through this. Whenever I hear mufflers, though, these days I just think about how much gas that people are actually burning there. Okay, so we are making a lane change. That was a smooth lane change. Let's hope not to get the yellow light, because I don't want to slam on brakes again at a yellow light. But so one thing that you want to be cognizant of, if you are driving your Tesla, you get a yellow light, you might want to check your rear view mirror, because naturally people tend to speed up at the yellow lights, not slam on brakes. Just saying, Tesla. So we're coming up to another light here. It's a protected light, so we don't have to see how the car is going to yield through this particular intersection, but we will be back again whenever the light turns. All right, so we do have the light turning. That person wasn't paying attention. That would be hilarious if FSD blew the horn if somebody didn't move at a green light. That would be hilarious. So we are going through a green light and we are hesitating. I'm not sure why. So we're going to go on and make this right turn. Got a fort, so it did go there, and we just breezed right on through, which is great because we didn't have a stop sign anyway. And this is just a nice breeze on a Saturday, especially. We're approaching another light. A car is about to stop first. Hopefully we don't have the same mistake we had before. Oh, well, they already passed through, so it will be interesting to see if we did that twice, if the car hesitated and almost hit somebody twice in a row. Okay. So far, so good. Approaching another stop sign, but the stop sign is over there. We're in the other lane. Okay, so it's still reading the stop sign. All right, there. So we stopped and we are off again, which is amazing. Now we're turning into this parking lot here, and let's see. On the GPS, we literally like missed where we were supposed to turn, but it did reroute. It had us to turn over there, but still, no harm, no foul, right? We're still going to the same place. It was just cutting a corner. Coming up to another stop sign here at the parking lot, in the parking lot. Stopped again, way far back. However, I know they don't want critics out there saying that Teslas are running the light. We are approaching a speed bump. Okay, we slowed down. That was great. Thank you, Tesla, for slowing down at these speed bumps. We have another speed bump. Let's see what's going to happen. We are slowing down for the speed bump. Very natural. And now we are approaching our destination. Have another speed bump. So just to know that if you have speed bumps, the cars will slow down with your FSD at the speed bump. We went through like 4 or 5 of them at this point, and it's very natural. And now let's see what's going to happen. We have people crossing the street. Oh, don't hit mama, don't hit mama. Typically, I would have stopped out of respect, but the car just slowed down and just followed them right behind. Here's somebody else. Okay, great. We actually stopped for them. Interesting. Okay. Followed those people, but stopped for those people. Maybe because they were in the crosswalk. I'm not sure. So Tesla, they support you using the crosswalks and not jaywalking. Bam, there we go. So we're just circling right now. We're just circling. It looked like we already reached our destination. So just say if I wanted to find a parking spot, whoa, never mind. It was a speed bump and we went straight through it. So I'm just going to stop FSD. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for going on the ride with me today. Check out more videos, all things related to your Tesla and your finances right over there. And I will see you in the next video.